But I want to bring in Rodney now because he is in a car, literally parked in South Carolina, I believe it is. Hello, sir. Rodney and Yuri. Hello. Good to see you.
Yes, sir. Hello. How you guys doing?
Hello to both of you.
Thank you.
So I don't know if you have time. I have the video on your Twitter that explains how you started. Can I play that really quick?
Sure.
Okay, it's with the main video you have promoted
Yes.
with the. Okay, I'm going to play that for everyone, for people who don't know you, and you'll still be up on the screen, but I want to play this. I think it's like 2 minutes, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to play that right now, so everyone will know what you're about.
Okay. My name is Rodney Smith Jr., and I'm the founder of Raising Man Lawn Care Service. Raising Man Lawn Care Service started back in 2015. I was leaving school one day, and I came across this elderly man outside mowing his lawn, and looked like he was struggling. So I pulled over and helped him out, and that night I decided I'd start mowing free lawn for the elderly, disabled, single parents, and veterans right here in Huntsville, Alabama. At first, my goal was to mow 40 lawns by the end of winter, but I mowed 40 lawns so quick that I upped my goal to 100. A month and a half later, I reached my 100th lawn, and that's when the idea of Raising Men Lawn Care Service came about, where I'll still mow free lawns for the elderly, disabled, single parents, and veterans, but now I'll also include kids ages 7 to 17 and show them the importance of giving back to their community with a lawnmower. The 50-yard challenge is a challenge that we have issued to kids nationwide and even worldwide to mow 50 free lawns in their community. Once they mow 10 lawns, they get an orange shirt, 20 earns a green, 30 a blue, 40 a red, and 50 lawns earns a black. And once they mow 50, I will drive to wherever they are in the United States. I will do lawns with them, and I will also give them a brand new mower, weed eater, and blower for finishing this 50-yard challenge. And you guys just completed the 50-yard challenge. How was it?
It was very
exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah? What you guys like about it?
Helping the community.
Yeah?
Getting out there.
Helping the community and weed whacking.
Weed whacking. So you're a weed whacking professional.
Mm-hmm. Yeah! Yeah, I'm not picking this up.
So far to date, about over 50 kids nationwide have completed this, and currently we have over 1,000 kids nationwide taking part in this 50-yard challenge, and we also have kids in 8 other different countries. So when I first came out of high school, I went to Fort Lauderdale, Florida to attend ITT Tech. And during those 6 months, I had a really bad time, I was trying to adjust the college life and being so far away from my family, Every single day I was complaining to my mom, look, I want to come home. And I remember just asking God to use me as his vessel. He didn't give me an answer that day, not a month later, not even a year later. It would happen a few years later. And even though it took a few years for it to happen, I believe God was building me up for that moment. And, I'm so
Oh, I lost the audio. Sorry about that.
no worries.
Okay, so yeah, that is truly amazing. So that's how it started. That video was in 2020 that you made that. So you've probably done so much more since then, I bet.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so that video was 2020, and the organization officially was founded in 2016.
Wow. So let's keep update. What are you doing right now? You're traveling the country. Explain what you're doing now.
Yeah, so my buddy Yuri and I, we're traveling the country, and we're visiting kids with special needs and other disabilities, and we're gifting them gifts for Christmas. And we're also visiting homes who may not have a visit from Santa this Christmas. So yeah, I have my own nonprofit, as you know, Raising Men and Women Lawn Care Service. And Yuri,
I have one also called A Future Superhero and Friends, and I'm the guy you see dressed up as Spider-Man during this holiday tour.
I'm going to put it on the screen now. Your picture from today, and that's you in one of the child's rooms. I see Spider-Man there, and this is River. It's at River. You were it looks happy as can be, and that was from today, right?
Yes, that was from
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Okay, so you're going to every state?
Yes. So you drive to 48 and fly to Alaska and Hawaii. This is my 17th time, and this is his 5th time. So majority of the time, I'm doing the 50 mowing tours where I go to all 50 states and I mow for a different cause. And then every Christmas, Yuri and I team up and we visit these kids during the Christmas time.
When did you start doing, like, for the Christmas time, every state? How long have you been on the road?
Also, for this particular tour, we started when we started
Thanksgiving Day.
Thanksgiving Day.
Okay. Wow. How can people know more about you? You have a website. What's the best way for people to help donate? Because this costs a
Yes.
lot of money for you to travel the country and people want to help you. How can they do that?
Yeah, so the best way to donate is on our social media at I am Rodney Smith on Twitter, and
A future superhero on Instagram or Twitter.
yep, and that's the best way. And we have a link in our bio where people can go to our websites and donate that way, and that helps us to get gifts for all the kids that we meet.
Okay, I will put those links out as well in my newsletter and everything that I do. And you said earlier in the video, you said that, and I don't know about both of you, but I think it's true, Yuri and Rodney, God had to play a role in this, right? I mean, this just didn't happen by itself.
Yeah, so for me, what happened was I graduated high school in upstate New York. It was a small high school for about 100 kids for kids with learning disabilities. I graduated from there, and I went to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, to attend ITT Tech. And during those 6 months, I had a hard time adjusting. And I just remember one night just asking God to use me as his vessel. He didn't give me an answer that day, not a month later, not even a year later. It happened a few years later. And at this point in life, I was in Huntsville, Alabama, getting my bachelor's in computer science. And I was driving one day, and I came across an elderly man outside mowing his lawn, and he was struggling. So I pulled over and helped him out. And it was at that moment I realized that God was preparing me to come across the elderly man. And ever since that day, I've been mowing free lawns. And Yuri.
Well, my story is how I met Rodney's. I lost my mother to cancer in 2009. Fell into a 5-year depression period where I almost lost myself. And I saw Rodney during these mowing tours, so I told him when he comes to California, let's go have lunch. I bugged the heck out of him for plenty of times. So we finally went on our first tour, and I haven't been depressed since. This is our 5th tour, and depression has disappeared thanks to this gentleman right here.
Wow. And I was telling you before we went live, like I worked in TV news, and it seemed like all we focus on was the negative. And I think there's so many good people, and you probably meet so many good people across the country. Do you agree? We need more positive stuff out there.
Yes, sir.
Yes. No, we just spoke about that earlier. The media won't come out for positivity, but if I'm doing something negative, they're the first one on duty.
And if they would highlight more of the positive, maybe we wouldn't have as much as the negative.
Right.
Yes,
right.
sir.
Wow. Okay. And I've seen you've been on, CNN and everything before, but what keeps you motivated? Because you both of you, you must get tired. What keeps you going?
For me, it's for the mowing, it's seeing the kids, complete the 50-yard challenge. Because when I was a child, I disliked mowing lawns, but God told something I dislike and turned it on I love to do, and I do it every single day. And to see the kids get out there and wanting to complete the challenge is something special. And during the Christmas time, seeing the kids light up when they receive these gifts, those moments are very priceless.
And for you, Yuri, what keeps you going? Why do you keep,
This is the way I give back to humanity and honor my mother, who's up there probably looking down on me. I just want to make her proud because she taught me how to show love and compassion, and I want to do that every day for the rest of my life.
Wow. Well, it is amazing what you're both doing, and I'm glad, someone put me in touch with you. So you are on social media. I will put your social media links out there. Where are you headed next? You're in South Carolina now. Where are you going next?
Yeah, so we're headed to South Carolina to visit the kids, and then we're headed towards Georgia, and Florida, and then Alaska and Hawaii.
Have you been to Michigan yet?
Oh yeah, we was there like 4 days ago.
I missed you. I missed
Yeah.
you. Where were you in Michigan? Do you remember what city it was?
I think it was the animal shelter. It was southwest, because we also visit humane societies and donate dog food and cat food. But I believe
Wow.
we visited a shelter near the lower part of Michigan.
Okay. Yeah, Michigan goes way up there. You don't want to go drive way up there. You'll end up in Canada almost.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, once again, people can help you, and the money, it goes straight to you. It doesn't go to some big corporation. What does the money go to when people donate? What does it do where does it go?
Yeah, so for this particular tour, it goes to donating the gifts that we give to the kids. And then if they donate outside of the tour, it will go towards getting lawn equipment for the kids in the 50-yard challenge, because we don't get big grants or anything like that. We just rely on small donations that add up, and it allows us to buy these lawn equipments once the kids complete the 50-yard challenge.
Well, I thank you so much taking the time to pull over and talk to me. I will put it out on social media, and just, God bless and thank you to both of you for what you're doing.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having us on.
Thank you.
Okay.